Getting in an 850i, brand new BMW M850i. Yes, I look ridiculous in a poncho, but it is pouring rain outside. And yes, this is really a brand new 2019 BMW 850i, the 8 Series. Yo, I'm in the real thing. All right, let's take a look around. Oh, wait, how to get the lights to stay on? There we go. Okay. Right there, iDrive, looks like pretty much all the other iDrives, although the controller's a little nicer than normal. This thing looks crystal. Oh, wow, look at that. Man, this car's really nice. I made it all wet because it's pouring rain and I'm sopping wet, even with the poncho. But it is a cool car. It's got all the normal BMW interior. Like, the inside doesn't look that different than any other BMW. But I wonder if they left the key in it. This would be pretty cool. Check this out, start, stop. No! Hold vehicle key to steering column. No, they did not leave the key in it, so unfortunately I won't be driving it. I would love to take this thing out for a spin. This is a hot car, man. Whoa, that is a tiny back seat. I cannot get my hand more than like a few fingers in between the back seat and my seat, and I am not sitting comfortably. I actually want to put this seat back a little farther. There we go. So you can see my head is up against the ceiling if I sit upright. So let me fix the chair a little bit. But this is it. This is the real BMW 850i. This is it, man. Lots of people waited anxiously for this. There's only, I'm told, a very few amount of them actually on the road already, if at all. Let's see what this looks like up here. Why does BMW put these chintzy little mirrors on their cars? It's so cheap looking. On a like gazillion-dollar car like this, that's a lame mirror. But either way, I guess they figure you're not doing makeup while driving an 850i for the girls out there. All right, let's see all the other controls. It's got heated steering wheel, all the normal radio controls. That's some kind of voice-activated thing. I don't want to push that because it's going to start making the car talk to you. I assume that's a menu. Yeah, that makes the media menu. Let's see what else we got. Various driving modes. I don't know what else this stuff does. I don't like futzing with the computer stuff. To me, that's less interesting. Heated, cooling, closed message, comfort deactivated. I don't know. No, don't put the music on. That's not what I wanted. How do I want to shut it off. Stop. There we go. All right, here's all the controls of the car. Let's see the glove compartment. Very normal glove compartment. Using a latch like a very typical car. No fancy buttons like in my 7 Series. Let's see what else we got. Leather on the door, up and lower panel of the door card, including exposed stitching on both. That's pretty cool. Oh, and down here on the handle is exposed stitching as well. It's nice, but honestly, it's white stitching on black, which is very boring. I wish they would have done some contrast color like red stitching. That would make it cooler. But the stitching continues a lot of places, like on the steering wheel, which is beautiful. Right here, that is nice. And let's see what this stuff does. All right, we got a container, but unlike in my 7 Series, which has the exact same doors that open up, my container is temperature controlled, so I can put hot food. It'll keep it warm in there if I put the heat on. This one doesn't seem to have any vents in there, so that's not an option. I also have a hidden storage in mine. This does not have any hidden storage unless it's hidden so well and I can't find it. Let's see what else we got here. There is no center armrest in the back seat. So if you manage to shove your way into this back seat, which is really tiny and cramped, you don't even get an armrest. But I guess there wouldn't be room to pull it down if you manage to wedge your way into that. Now let's see what else you have. This mirror is beautiful. It goes edge to edge. There is no visible part of it that is not reflective. That is pretty neat. All right, let's see what else we got. Another one of these chintzy mirrors. Cheesy chintzy mirror. Let's see how it else. Storage over here. Oh wow, it covers up. I guess oh wow on initial reaction, this looks pretty posh, I guess would be the word, with this material. It's got some kind of texture to it. It feels good. Oh, that feels good. But it's kind of just a garage door. Oh, that looks like wireless charging. Let's see if that wireless charging works while the car is standing still. Yes, my phone lit up. No. Is it charging? No, it's not charging. All right, it doesn't work when the car's off. But it does have wireless charging apparently. 2 cup holders up here, USB, what used to be called a cigarette lighter, today's called a 12-volt power plug. Let's see what else you got. Was I not supposed to do that? Wait. No, yeah, you just pull it down. That's weird. Most cars like that are fancy, when you do that, there'd be some way to push it and it pops back, but I guess not this one. Okay, let's see all the buttons here. All right. Wow, aside from the parking brake, this is like every other BMW of the modern era. You have the same Sport, Comfort, Eco, Pro, engine start, stop. That looks like a camera picture. My guess is that's a backup camera. These are parking sensors. This looks like a traction control off. Oh no, adaptive something off with an A, I don't know. That's traction control off. All the normal iDrive stuff over here. And the crystal is nice. I gotta say, that crystal is nice. It lights up and what looks like an 8 in the middle. It's either an 8 or an eDrive. I think it's an 8. Park mode. It's not letting me shift it out of gear because the car's off. That's it. This is an 850i. I mean, this is the real thing. I'm in it. I got it. Can't drive it because someone took the keys, but it's an 850i. I'll be very brutally honest. It isn't as special as I'd hoped. It's really not. When you look at the old 8 Series from the previous generation that had, I think I had a V12 in those cars, they really looked like nothing else on the road. This, well, it looks like other BMWs. It's a very hot car, but if you put this side to side with like a 3 Series convertible, a coupe, it's definitely different. No, that's not a good example. With an i8, if you put it side to side with the i8, and there's actually one parked right over there. Hang on. It's pretty raining out there. There's actually one literally parked next door. It doesn't look that different. And the i8's a cool car, but it's a different car. And the 850 is supposed to be special. And it isn't that special in terms of appearance. It's a cool car. It's a very, 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 very cool car. But when I sit in like the M5 series, the M5s, they look like, wow, it's out of this world rocket ship. This doesn't look like that. But I just noticed an interesting little detail in the car. But this is cool. Check out the seatbelts. It's got the BMW Bavaria colors stitched into the webbing of the seatbelt. That's pretty unique. Okay, it's growing on me. It's got blue lighting over here and other cool stuff. This looks like a microphone, probably for hands-free calling on the ceiling. I just realized something. This ceiling is not fake suede like most cars. Most cars use the Alcantara fake suede that are high-end. This is just regular material. It's like, it's not even fabric, it's like canvasy material. That's not really that exciting. There's also, the only lights in the entire car is right here, which is in front of your face when you're sitting. Although it's not glaring, they're very like nice, pleasant lighting. But the whole rear of the car is just dark. Any rear passengers have no light. It doesn't seem to be any rear lighting at all. There's nothing to press here. This feels like the backup, the third brake light up here. Yep, that is the third brake light. I can feel the empty hollow thing above it where the light bulbs go. There's no lighting in the rear half of the car, but I guess they just don't think someone's gonna sit in the back. Although there is an anchor for a baby seat. God, who would in their right mind have a newborn baby and stick them into this car? It doesn't match, but I guess there's gonna be someone out there who's gonna use this car for that purpose. I don't know. It's a nice car. Look at those pedals, man. Wow. Those pedals look hot, I gotta say. I mean, they're probably just aftermarket stick-ons. Let me just check it out. No, they're not. They're solid. They're real metal pedals. No, they got a plastic frame below it. I know that looked funny, but if I reach below, you could feel there's a plastic frame underneath it. So it is some kind of metal shell over its plastic frame on the pedals. It's cool. It's good. Whoever was in the car before me was listening to Marshmallow Happier. Okay. So this is it. This is the 850. Honestly, I haven't driven it to know how amazing it is, but it's cool. It's nice. It's not that special. It kind of feels like, looks like every other BMW, other than this crystal in the middle. And this is pretty hot, and it feels good. Like you just grab that, it feels like solid crystal. It's cold to the touch. It doesn't feel like plastic, which is warm to the touch. It literally feels cold. It feels like the edges are really sharp. Like these carved edges. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's pretty cool. That's a nice touch. I imagine there's going to be a car somewhere in the world where someone shatters that. It's going to happen sooner or later. They drop something and boom, that's cracking. Because that feels like real glass or crystal. I can't tell. This iDrive has what looks like a screen or something, or a mirror on the front here, but it's not lighting up. And the car has power, so it's not... I don't know how to turn it on, basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, turn off control display. Okay. Turn it back on. I don't know what I pushed. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. But either way, cool. It's got big paddles. Wow, those are hefty paddles. Look at the size of these things. You can't miss that. Like any kind of where you put your finger to shift the gear, that is going to shift. That is a big paddle. Wow. Feels good too. The back half of the paddle is like a warm plastic, and the front half is like metal that's ice cold because it's cold out today. Interesting materials. Cool car. The battery doesn't seem to die. I've been sitting here for now 12 minutes with the lights on. It doesn't seem to mind. So it's got apparently a strong enough battery to sustain that. This is indeed a brand new car. It's got 45 miles on the odometer. Just 45. Brand new BMW M850i. Look. Oh my God, I can't write. I'm not left-handed. That was supposed to be an 8. Here, I'll do it on the windshield. Here we go. Brand new 850i. Yeah, BMW 850i. There we go. This is a pretty cool car. It's not as exciting as I would want it to be. Like, I don't know, if I was designing a brand new 8 Series, I'd probably put all different kind of materials of different colors, make it wild. Bright orange. I don't know what I would do. Let it scream at you. Oh, I just realized this is reflective. Oh, wow. The iDrive knob has like a reflective thing in there. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like a tambuka drum upside down. Interesting. Weird. I like it. Oh, the start-stop button seems to have that too. What's it say below it around the perimeter? It's got something written in there. I think it's the word start over and over again. Anyway, this is a cool car. I'm going to attempt to start it again. Let's do it. Oh, close vehicle. Vehicle key is missing. Yeah, it doesn't let me do that. But this is an 850i. I know I've said it like 10 times. If you want to see an 850i, watch this video. I don't know what to say anymore. Honestly, the car is super cool, but there's only so much you can say about a parked car. Let's see the different modes. Sport, Sport Plus, Sport Individual, and it's pretty... Oh, here, there's a bigger one on the screen here. Sport Plus, Configure Individual. Let's see what Configure Individual does. Damping, Sport or Comfort, steering, Sport or Comfort, engine, Sport Plus, Sport or Comfort, transmission, Sport, Sport Plus. Like, basically, if you're in Sport Plus, you don't need this individual thing. I mean, I guess the only reason you'd really want this individual programming is if you want Sport Plus for everything except suspension, because you're in New York City and there's potholes. Maybe. That's probably how I would drive it. Sport Plus on everything, but comfort suspension in New York City. Other than that, I don't really know what the point of Sport Individual is, because normal people who don't live in New York City don't really need that. It's kind of unnecessary. Just Sport Plus would probably be the most fun thing to drive in. Let's see what else we got here. Air conditioning, menu, AC. None of this is working with the car off. Oh, no, it is. I got seat heat on. Oh, look at that. I was wondering why it's so warm in here. I'm serious. I don't know, man. Boy. So, rear defroster, front defroster. These buttons are pretty average. Pretty like vegetarian. I would call these buttons vegetarian. They're not meat, they're not dairy, they're just there. They look ordinary like a lot of cars. These buttons here literally look like it came off of a car in the 1990s. They're pretty cool. Oh, they're touch sensitive. Look at that. As I touch it, it's making that move. I'm not pressing them, I'm just rubbing my hand on it. Whee! This is fun. Dum 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 dum. Alright, so I would play with the car and fidget with it for a while if I had it, honestly. But I don't really love this. This design here, it's pretty 80s. I'm sorry. Oh, starting navigation system. Alright. You saw on camera at the moment it started, I did not touch nothing. So my guess is the gestures just set that off. I don't know how that did that. I don't like the gestures at all because they go off when I talk with my hands. Arrgh! It's still starting, by the way. That's a really long time to start a navigation. If I open up Google Maps on my phone, it'll start a lot quicker than that. I'm gonna just push this home button to kill it off. Oh, there it goes. All right, let's see what else we got here. Apps. Installed apps. Manual service call. BMW assist. No, that's not interesting. Car. Vehicle status. Engine oil level. Okay. That is a really cool design. Wow, that is pretty. Oh my God, it's gesture. It started. Wait, what is it gesture? No, I can't even tell. It's doing what it wants to do. I did this and it moved. Now it's not moving. There it goes. I hate these gestures. Honestly, I don't know how to make them work. Oh dear. What does that do? Washer fluid below level. It's a car with 45 miles on it and the washer fluid's already low. Nah, probably someone forgot to fill it up when the car was delivered. Engine oil level. Car's off, can't find that. TPS is looking good. Service schedule. Okay. Brake fluid in year 2021. It's gonna need brake fluid. Okay. Let's see what else this car has got in it. Settings. Interior lighting. Oh, let's mess with that now. Ooh. Come on. Color. Blue. Lilac? It's not changing in the car though. Oh, there it goes. It's a delayed reaction. Okay. Green. There you go. Green. It's pretty mild, the color. I mean, it's there. But I mean, you can buy LEDs today from China for like 10 bucks that do that, like LED strips. So it's nice, it's a cool feature, but it's not that impressive at this point. Let's see what else. Brightness, it's a max brightness, dynamic light, dimmed for night driving, ambient lighting. Okay. What else does this menu do? It's not that reactive to my fingers. Like, I have to push sometimes a few times. Unlock when approaching, lock when walking away. That's neat if you live in an unsafe area, I guess. Unlock at end of trip, turn off vehicle after opening door, flash when locking, unlocking, sound when locking, unlocking. Fold mirrors when locked. That's cool. All right, in New York City, when you park, a lot of times cars will come by and rip off the mirror. Thank God it's not happened to me, but I've seen it happen to other people. So that's a cool feature when the mirrors fold in. It's not at all unique though. Lots of cars do that. Let's see what else this car does. Climate control, seat and armrest heating. Ooh, it's got armrest heating. This is a heated armrest. Oh, it is warm. Okay, that's pretty freaking neat. I gotta admit, I've never seen a car with a heated armrest. This is a first. And it is really heated. I can feel the warmth. It's not hot. Like when the seats get hot, they get a lot more. And the seat and the steering wheel gets hot, it gets a lot warmer than that. But it is warm. That's pretty cool. What else has it got? Preconditioning ventilation. Pretty much all modern BMWs have that. If you don't know what that is, you can set a time and the car will turn the vents on at a preset time. So if you know when you're leaving the house, you can have the car vent out, ventilators running, vent the air out shortly before you get in the car. My old 2006 BMW 7 Series has that, so it's not a new feature. Let's see what else we got. Heating and ventilation. Precondition is off. I don't know, whatever. Let's see what else it's got. Key button settings. Tailgate, driver's door only. I guess that means when you push on the unlock, what it'll open. All right, tailgate and doors. Oh, whether it unlocks the tailgate when you... Okay, when you unlock the doors, it'll also unlock the tailgate. Okay. I can't figure out why you'd not want that. Oh, when you unlock the tailgate, like you go into your trunk, does the doors unlock? That's what happens if you set that. So now when you open your trunk, it'll unlock the doors too. Why would you need that if it's going to unlock anyway when the key fob is in your hand? I don't get it. Maybe I'm not understanding it. All right, let's see what else this thing does. Doors and access. Oh, I did that one already. Displays. Heads-up display. All right, there is a heads-up over there. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, it's not operating at the moment. Is there any options here? Oh my God. Settings. I wish I knew how to use this better. Settings, display, driving mode. Oh, I'm not in heads-up display anymore. I'm now in this display. Okay. Driving mode view, and what's the other option? Okay, I don't really see too much of a difference. It changes the color over there. Okay, control display, brightness. Oh, turn off the display. How do I get it back now? Da-da-da-da. I'm guessing this will get it back. Yeah, that worked. Okay, that should have been obvious. Okay, instrument panel. Second actual speed? What does that mean? How can you be traveling 2 speeds at once? I don't know. Additional information. Speed limit assistant. No, I won't be using that. There's no way I want the car telling me I'm speeding. Display infotainment list. Information panel. Heads up display. I don't really know what I just changed. Infotainment lists. Oh, I guess when you look up stuff using the iDrive, it's going to show up now in the heads up display. That's pretty neat. I find those heads up display incredibly distracting in general in any car, not just this car or anything. I don't like them. I know lots of people do, so I guess it's personal taste, but there you go. Oh wow, you can change the height of your heads up display. So how high in the window it goes. Rotation. Why would you want to rotate your heads up display? I don't get what that does. Navigation, driver assistance, infotainment list, reduce height. What does reduce height mean? Oh, that's neat. So if it bothers you because the height is up on the window, you can shrink it down. Okay, that's cool. All right, person, I just shut it off. Whatever. Driver assistance. Let's see what it does. Safety and warnings. Front collision warning early. You can't. There it goes. Now you saw I just pushed that like 8 times before it did anything. Early, medium, late. I'm gonna put late because it's New York City, and early probably would be going off every 3 seconds. Side collision warning. That's neat. With steering intervention. Oh, I don't like that. That means if a car comes at me, it's going to take over the steering wheel. I hope that's not what it means, because that's disturbing. What? Blind spot. Okay, blind spot detection. Lane departure warning. It's got all the normal features, safety features of modern cars, basically. No, do not warn when speeding, and do not show that I'm speeding. I don't want to know that. Show current speed limit. That's pretty cool. I have not seen that on BMWs yet. I have seen that on Jaguars and Range Rovers. I think Audi had that too in the A8 that I drove a while ago, but that's cool. BMW now shows your speed limit on the screen as well. That's pretty neat. All right, steering assist. Automatic lane change and driver attention camera. I don't really know what that means, but that sounds very Tesla-like, where you put the blinkers on and the car changes lanes for you. I don't know if this car does that. You guys can put in the comments if it does, but I'm not sure. Let's see what else it does. Parking and maneuvering. Automatic PDC activation. Parking view. I don't know what that is. Automatic parking. Alert if parking space is detected. Okay. Cross traffic warning. Okay. Panorama view with GPS. Okay. Volume PDC signal. I have no idea what that is. Oh, parking distance something. PDC, parking distance control? I don't really know. Let's see. Okay. Feedback on steering wheel. Vibrations. Cool. Let's put strong. Can I feel it? Is it gonna? It's not gonna do any test. No. It's not gonna do the vibration now. Just so I can feel what it feels like. Light elements. Oh, that's neat. So it uses these little lights here to show you on the steering wheel if you're gonna, I guess, back into something. I guess with parking assist. All right. Let's see. Exterior lighting. One touch turn signal 3 times. 1 time. Okay. Daytime driving lights. Welcome and departure. No, I don't want that. Door handle lights, pathway lighting. Okay, lots of cars have that today. These are pretty standard features. It's nice to be able to set them here on the iDrive screen though, because I have them in my old 7 Series as well, the same features, but in order to change it, like how many times the blinker will blink, I have to have the computer reprogrammed in the car. So it's not like I can easily just change it from the screen here. Mind you, I set it once when I first got the car with my computer and then I never touched it again. So, I don't know. Driving mode, sport, individual. Oh, we did this already. And general settings. Let's see. Data and devices. That's not an option that can push mobile devices. Ismail's Galaxy, Neil's phone, Jonathan's phone, all the phones that ever were connected here. Wireless charging tray. Activate reminder. Oh, that's pretty cool. I guess if you leave your phone in the tray, it'll remind you. Okay. It'll remind you not to take it with you. Reset vehicle data. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. And that is pretty much it for the settings. Driver profiles. Driver recognition. Yo, that's creepy. Driver recognition? That's with a camera? I don't think so, man. That's creepy. I'm not comfortable with that. Where's the camera? I bet you it's behind the mirror, but I'm not sure. Where else would they put a camera that will do driver recognition? Interesting. Okay. Alright, anyway. Let's see what else there is here. Owner's manual on the iDrive. Okay, that's pretty cool. You don't have to carry a paper owner's manual with you. It's right here. That's actually smart. I think we've seen everything in here. Driver's information, energy flow. I didn't see that. All right, what's it doing? Interesting. I'm not really sure to point it at, but all right. I guess it's a cool display. Let's see. Sport driving style analysis. In Eco Pro mode. Oh, it shows you how fuel efficient you're driving. I could care less. Sorry, man. You don't buy an BMW 850 to drive fuel efficient. That's ridiculous. Sport displays. This looks pretty cool. That looks like torque and horsepower. PSI. My guess is there's a turbocharger and that's boost. And oil temperature. And G-forces. That's pretty neat too. All right, let's see. Trip data. What else has this car got? Driving information. Trip data. There we go. I gotta say, having to push the button several times till they respond to you is getting annoying. Alright. How many miles per gallon? 3.8 miles per gallon! Get out of here! The first 45 miles driven on this car got only 3.8 miles per gallon. With an average speed of 5.3. Okay, fine. It's not really putting the car through its paces, but 3.8 miles per gallon! That's terrible! Holy cow, that must be a new record of fuel inefficiency on a brand new 2019 850i. Holy smokes! 3.8 miles per gallon! 3.8 miles per gallon! I'm in shock. That's worse than my V12 760. Seriously, I have a V12 that gets more than twice that, and I thought that was bad. I get 8.5 miles per gallon. 3.8 miles per gallon. Man, that is pitiful. What else is this thing though? Alright, that's it for the settings. Apps, we did that. Nav, communication. No telephone connected. Media. That's the radio. Sirius, music collection, Bluetooth audio, screen mirroring. Screen mirroring. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm assuming that'll make what's on your phone show up on your screen up here, which is pretty neat. So like you can put a YouTube on, hopefully, and play it here. That's pretty neat. Not safe, by the way, but neat. To have a YouTube playing while you drive is a really bad idea. So, finally, to sum up this 850i, it's a really cool car. Storage, pretty limited. You got cup holders and a cell phone wireless charging. You've got the center console here, which is fairly large for a center console. The top of this is heated, which is nice on your arm. Got very small door things. Someone left something in here. Look at that. What is it? It's the BMW salesman's business cards. Glove compartment, pretty normal glove compartment. It's got a nice little shelf in the back though. That's pretty cool. The shelf doesn't move while the front part does move. So if you're putting stuff here, it won't get shifted around when the door opens up. That's a nice feature. And of course there's another place to put stuff in that door. That's pretty much the entire storage of the whole car, minus the trunk of course. There is no other storage places for anything anywhere. I think the lights just went out. Well, the power's out, so I'm done. Like this video. See you later, guys. Bye.